Hello everybody and welcome to the 2017 Think Differently programme. I'm joined here today by Lila Walker.
Hello.
And the topic we'll discuss today is stress management. So I'm going to ask Lila some questions around stress management, and once the video is done you can log on to watch her videos, her articles, and also complete tasks on her page as well. So welcome Lila.
Hello, thanks Ash.
Thank you very much for joining us. So we're going to talk about stress management today. So most importantly, first of all, what is stress management, please?
Basically, stress management is how we manage our own stress levels. So inside work and outside work, situations can arise which can, I'll have to start again.
Okay, that's fine.
Just as the first one, isn't it?
Okay, ready to start again?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to the 2017 Think Differently programme. I'm here today with Lila Walker.
Hello.
And today she'll be talking about stress management. This will be Lila's topic, and once we finish this interview you can log on to watch videos, articles and complete the task on Lila's page. So welcome Lila.
Hello Ash.
Hello. Firstly, before we begin, can you tell everybody what is stress management, please?
Okay, so stress management is how we manage our own stress levels. So inside work and outside work, situations can arise that will make us feel stressed, and it's about having an awareness of that and then bringing in some techniques to help you deal with those situations better.
What I want to know is what happens if you don't manage your stress levels effectively?
Well, stress affects everyone differently, so it could affect you physically, mentally, emotionally. So it's important that you manage your own stress levels, firstly for your own well-being, because if stress escalates, then you can end up feeling burnt out, you can end up being quite sick from it. In work, it will affect your performance. Obviously, you're not able to do your role to the best of your ability if you're stressed. And being managers, you are responsible for other people. So side effects from stress need to not affect your team or your people around you, and it's really important that you've got an awareness of how influential you are.
Excellent. I can imagine with the call centre environment, it's so busy, it's so hectic, and these are things that can pop up all the time. So how would you identify your own stress levels then?
I think you've got to have a really good self-awareness of kind of your own behaviour and your own moods and how you naturally behave, because certain things can creep in. So all of a sudden you may find you're more negative, things that motivated you before don't motivate you anymore. You can get frustrated, you can be disappointed in yourself, so these are kind of mental behavioural things that can creep in. Also stress can affect maybe your eating habits, how well you sleep at night. So I think it's really important that you notice when things in your life may be changing, whether that be mood related or like I said, sleep or eating, and just having that awareness of when these things creep in, that maybe it's stress that's making these things happen.
Oh, excellent. And how can you manage your stress levels then moving forward? So if you identify you're stressed or you feel something, how could you then take that forward?
I think there's different things. I think in work you need to maybe work smarter, not necessarily more. I think we're all very guilty of working through lunches and on to try and get work done, but I think you need to prioritise and do the things that are important, and the things that are not so important maybe leave for later or leave altogether. I think you need to accept that sometimes things happen that are out of your control. For example, last year and even recently, we have many IT issues where you may have things planned, but then it's all hands on deck and that to-do list just goes completely to one side and you haven't got control over those situations. And I think sometimes you just need to embrace that. No one's perfect, and I think that's something you need to constantly say to yourself, because I think everyone or most people strive for perfection and it's not realistic. I think naturally you put off doing things outside work because you're too busy. Not necessarily that your work spills over into your personal life, but you tend to do things that you feel you need to do rather than the things you want to do, which is bizarre really. You need to focus on doing things that you enjoy doing, and making time for those things, and then it will in turn make you better within work. Then it helps get that balance. You spend time doing things outside work that you really enjoy doing, you get to switch off, and then when you come in then it can make you a lot more productive. It gives you that kind of space. Excellent.
Okay, so you clearly like doing the things that you love to do outside of work, which is hopefully helping your stress levels. What I want to know is what techniques do you currently use, and maybe that you could pass on to some people looking to identify those stresses?
I think it's really important, like I've said, that you take time out to do things that you enjoy. And so everyone's interested in different things. So you've got to sit down, think of what you enjoy doing, make sure you make time for that. So I make sure that I go to the gym or do some classes, that helps me switch off. Some exercise, some yoga. Yoga is kind of quite fashionable at the moment, you know, as is meditation. It's not going to be for everyone, and I think you've got to think of the things that you enjoy doing and what's going to work for you, and then making time to do those things. So I'm really into yoga and meditation at the moment. There's an app called Headspace that I use, and basically you take 10 minutes every day, listen to this guy talking to you, and he helps you concentrate on your breathing, and by doing that you're switching off from life and all those thoughts that kind of race around in your mind. Not going to work for everyone, that, you know, I can admit that, but that's what kind of helps me.
Yeah, and I think when it comes to kind of managing your own stress, now meditation especially, is that we are working so much, and then when we go after work, we're always looking to think about work as well. So does that really take you away then when you use it? Yeah,
definitely. And I'm really conscious that when I finish work, to try and switch off. And when thoughts come in about work, to be like, no, you know, you take your time out, you need to have a kind of rest. And, you know, it's the same when you're going to sleep, because I do that Headspace app before sleep, and that really helps me to switch off from work then before sleep. So it works for me anyway.
Okay. And is it right that you did something in Swansea CS not so long ago where you actually brought someone in to do a session, or it was someone came in?
Yes, yeah, we've got Emma. She's come in and to do yoga and meditation. She's done 3 sessions. So she's done one where there's just yoga, one where there's a yoga and a bit of meditation, one just meditation, and the guys can volunteer if they want to attend it then to try and help. And the feedback was really good for people who did get involved,
Okay, lovely. Thank you, Lila.
All right, thanks, Ash.
Well, that's it today for stress management. Like I said, there's a lot happening at this moment in time to hopefully manage your stress levels. I mean, at first it can feel like you're being a little bit silly, doesn't it, when you do it? But once you start getting into it and you start relaxing your mind, there's a lot of benefits from the techniques that Lila has brought today. So thank you very much for your time today.
Thanks, Ash.
And everything's available now on Lila's page moving forward. Thank you.